All right, ladies and gentlemen, Melina's gonna perform all night tonight. All right. So Melina's gonna talk about KFC. Now, you guys are probably thinking, what would Melina have to do with KFC? KFC is very fattening. It's delicious, but it's very fattening, and people that eat KFC might gain weight a lot faster or whatever. But we have to remember KFC is a very popular food chain, and even if you're gorgeously thin, you're gonna love KFC because KFC is so good. It's one of my favorite foods actually. I love KFC. I love it, love it, love it. So I do love it, but I don't eat it in huge portions. I have it in very small portions. So I do have it a lot, but not that much. But I have it a lot, and I have it in smaller portions. I don't have huge portions. Like sometimes when I go, I just get one piece of chicken, you know. So I mean, it's it's tasty. I love it. I love it a lot. But I'll have one piece of chicken, so it's not much. But yes, so I do love KFC. Now, I was watching a video, and I was watching this video, and I'm like, holy, this video sucks. I'm like, okay, so it talks about how KFC is really not good for you, and it showed a bunch of maggots, and I'm like, okay, like this is not KFC. Obviously, the person's trying to sabotage KFC. I'm like, there's no way KFC would stand for this. Obviously, KFC is like nutrition. Not well, it's not even nutrition. This is not nutrition. It's not nutritional, but I can't even remember that word. Is it nutritional? Yeah, I think it's not high in nutrients or anything, but they don't have maggots. I'm pretty certain of that. Um, so so I'm watching. I don't even watch the video because I'm like I don't want to see maggots on KFC because I eat KFC. But I mean I don't understand why there are people that try to sabotage people. I mean they want to go viral. Yes, maybe they have no talent, so they want to point out something else. But you're like as if KFC is like that. Like honestly, KFC would be sent to jail right away. So you're like, no way. So I'm like, okay, like KFC would not do that, obviously. But I love KFC, guys. I love it, love it, love it. Honestly, I enjoy KFC. I really, really do. I grew up with KFC. Like, it was funny because I remember when I was young and I was really sick one day, and my mom gave me a piece of chicken from KFC, and I felt so much better. And I mean, there's no nutrients at all. Like, it's just, well, I guess chicken has nutrients, but it was like deep fried, and you're just like, okay, like this is not healthy, but I loved it. I was like, holy, I'm in heaven. So I actually felt so much better, and ever since then, I just love KFC. Well, I think I loved KFC before that, but I was like in love with KFC. I love KFC. It's so tasty. And I do love McDonald's as well, and I do love Subway. I never eat Subway. I wish I did. I wish I liked it more. I mean, Subway's very healthy, um, but I find their food is plain. Like I don't find well, it's tasty for sure. It's good. I just find that I favor other things more. So I mean, I love so obviously Subway's good, and it's doing so well. Subway's like doing amazing, and it's healthy. But I do eat Subway sometimes. But I'm like I find their portions are too big too. I find like if I want to eat something at one of these fast food restaurants, and I love Subway, I'd rather have something that's smaller. I don't know if they have anything small. I haven't been there for a while, but I like something smaller. I don't want something huge, because I am very thin. But I do like to eat big meals for sure. Like I do eat big meals. Sometimes I eat a huge meal and I'm like I have to lose the weight. Like I had last night. No, let's see. Was it 2 nights ago? 3 nights ago? I had two whole pizzas. Now you're thinking, how would you have two whole pizzas and look like this? Well, it's because I didn't eat anything else. So I had two whole pizzas and then I just refrained from eating for the rest of the day. So obviously you need to. And I had other things too, like I had my vitamins and stuff. So I wasn't just living on pizza, but I mean, when you are thin like this, a lot of times if you just fast for a bit, like if you just fast for a bit, you're gonna be thin. Like it's not rocket science. Now there is a guy out there. I'm not sure if you've seen the commercials, but he always advertises how counting calories and running on the treadmill won't make you lose weight. Maybe he's got a good way to lose weight, but I can't imagine he would because that does make you lose weight. If you count your calories and you go on a treadmill, you're going to lose weight. That's how I lost weight. Like it's obvious. Like you just have to do it for long periods of time on the treadmill, or you have to eat very little calories. I mean, he doesn't say on there that that it does work, but it's hard. He just says it doesn't work. It does work. It really does. Like that's how I look so good. I run on the treadmill. I don't always. I haven't run on the treadmill for a while. Like I don't. I don't run very often because there's no place to go. I don't have. I don't have a gym membership because it's all closed. And all I'm doing is counting my calories. That's how I'm so thin. That's how I'm thin. Like I look. Look how good I look. Like I look like a supermodel, right? I count calories and I fast. That's how I do it. So when he's saying all this stuff, you're like, and I have vitamins too, so I have all my necessary nutrients. So it's not like I'm healthy. I have vitamins. So I have like Ensure. I drink Ensure, Ensure. I drink Ensure. So sorry guys. I drink Ensure. So I drink like 2 bottles of Ensure a day, and then I fast for the rest of the day, or I have or I count my calories, and then I'm like eating some stuff, but or I eat a big meal and then I don't eat the next day, or 2 days. Well, I will definitely eat I usually eat at least once a day, but some days I don't eat anything. Like if I ate a huge meal the night before, it sustains me the whole day. So you're like, well, is that healthy? Well, look at me. Do I look unhealthy? Like I look very healthy. This is what stars do. I think. I don't know. Well, a lot of stars aren't doing it because they don't look as thin as me, but there are some that look really good though. Like Madonna doesn't eat very much. I can't imagine she eats very much. And if she does, she probably doesn't eat the next day. I really believe this is how people are losing weight in Hollywood. Um, but yes, I mean, look how perfect I look. I look really, really good, right? Look, this is crazy good. So that's how I do it. And so this guy's like advertising on his in those commercials and saying that doesn't work. I mean, it does work. It's just not easy to do because a lot of people want to eat and eat and eat, and a lot of people want to stuff their face. Like I love to stuff my face, but I have to refrain from it because I want to make sure I'm thin. But yes, there are some days I stuff my face. I have tonight. I'm gonna well last night. No, no, it wasn't last night. It was 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago that I had 2 whole pizzas. I was like, this is delicious. I'm gonna stuff my face. So I did, and I was like really happy with it because I love food. Um, so I stuffed my face, and I was really happy. And then like the next couple days, I didn't eat. And then like the other time I ate was when, let's see, when did I eat? Oh yeah, so tonight I'm gonna eat a steak dinner. Now it gets me instantly big. Like if I have a steak dinner, I'm gonna get big. I automatically get big. I just right away I know if I'm gonna eat a steak dinner, I'm gonna be big. But then after like the next day, I'm not gonna eat anything. So and I even got shrimp skewers and everything too. So I got all that. Now now it's really good for your money if you're counting calories because you're not eating that much. Now now yes, so you guys have seen the last couple of weeks in videos, maybe a couple months, and I've been perfectly thin. I've been very, very lucky, but it's because that's how I'm living. I don't even have to exercise. I can just eat like that and I'm thin. But I do a lot. I'm an active person, but I don't have to do anything. I can just like if you eat that little, then you're gonna be thin. And I'm already thin to begin with, so it's easy for me. And you guys know that I'm counting calories and not eating much because you see me do a bunch of videos. So you see that I do a bunch of videos. So if I'm doing a bunch of videos, obviously I'm not snacking in between. I don't snack in between at all. I don't drink in between at all. And you see that I do maybe 4 hours of videos, then you know, yes, and I don't eat out after that and before that, and so I'm thin. That's how it works. Now, if that guy in that commercial would say, there's other ways of doing it that are easier, then yes, I would agree that there might be some other way to do it that might be easier. But he just says that it doesn't work to count calories and to run on a treadmill, which it does work. That's how I stay so thin. And when I run on a treadmill, guys, I'm like really fit. Like it's crazy. Um, but yeah, so it does work. It's just not ideal because a lot of people want to eat. Like I love eating like 5 meals in a day, but I only usually have one, and it's usually small. Or I usually have, if I'm eating a lot, I have one meal. It's a bigger meal, but I have to fast the next day. So you guys are like, well, that's not easy to do. I love to have steak dinner, and I love to have French fries, and I love to have pizza, and I love to have ice cream, and I love to have chocolate bars, and all throughout the day. Yes, that's gonna make you gain weight, but and for me, like, so for what I ate today, I'll tell you what I ate today, guys. Okay, so I had 2 bottles of Ensure, the drink that's got vitamins in it and iron and all that. 2 bottles of that. Then I had a bottle of Pepsi, a small one. Then I had, then I'm gonna have a steak, a 7-ounce steak, 2 shrimp skewers, and um, and what else was I gonna have? Oh, a baked potato that's loaded. So that's what I'm gonna have. That's all my day. That's what I'm gonna have all day today. And that's the day where I'm eating a lot. Like I have to lose weight at that point. And it's like, you know what? That's not very easy to do because a lot of people would have snacked 5 snacks, and then they would have had a full dinner, and then they would have had, and then they would have wanted to drink beer maybe, which has a lot of calories. So it's a lot. You're thinking like, how do you do it then? Like, um, for me, it's not that difficult because I know how I love to perform. So I love to look like this when I'm performing, like this. So that's why I do it. But I mean, normally, if I wasn't performing, I would totally snack and snack. I love eating. Although I like being thin, I do like being thin. But yes, guys, that's what I'm eating today, and that's a bigger amount than usual. Like if I have a steak dinner, I'm automatically too big to make videos. For my own opinion. I mean, obviously I'm not too big to make videos. And some people like Adele, when Adele was bigger, she was famous. People can be famous even if you're big. But I just prefer to be thinner. So yeah, so anyway guys, thank you for watching. Gotta go. Okay, bye.